Hi everyone. In this video I will talk about find exact value of each trigonometric expression. So here the theta value lies from 0 to 90 degree. It means it is in quadrant 1. So before we start this, you should know about quadrants. So this is 0 degree, this is 90, this is 180, and this is 270 degree. This is your quadrant 1, quadrant 2, quadrant 3, and quadrant 4. If you are wondering, these are the Roman numbers. Okay, this is 1, 2, 3, 4. So when I'm saying theta is between 0 to 90, it means it is in quadrant 1. Also, you should know in quadrant 1 all trigonometric functions are positive. So all trigonometric, it means sine, cos, tan, secant, cosecant, and cotangent. All are positive. In the second quadrant, only sine and cosecant, because cosecant is opposite of sine. So these two are positive. In third quadrant, only tan. Tan and opposite of tan is cotangent, right? So only tan and cot are positive. In the fourth quadrant, you have cos and opposite of cos is secant. So these two are positive. So in the quadrant 1, all positive. Quadrant 2, sine and cosecant. Quadrant 3rd, tan and cotangent. Quadrant 4, cosecant and secant. So you can remember in this way: A, S, T, C. All sine, tan, cos. All sine, tan, cos. A, S, T, C. That's it. If you remember this trick, you will be able to find out which quadrant I'm talking about. Okay, so now let's discuss. First question we have if cos theta is equal 3 over 5, then you have to find cosecant theta. So how can I do this? So there are multiple ways. One is with triangle. So you should know the trick so, ka, and to. What do I mean with this? It means S stands for sine is equal opposite over hypotenuse. I've discussed this in the classroom. And C stands for cos. Cos is equal opposite over hypotenuse. Sine equal opposite over hypotenuse. Cos equal adjacent over hypotenuse. Tan is equal adjacent over opposite in a triangle. Okay, so let's try this with the triangle method. So let me just roughly draw a triangle here. Okay, now let's say this is your theta angle. So this will be your opposite, this will be your adjacent, and hypotenuse. Opposite to this theta, this is always opposite, adjacent and hypotenuse. Now cos is what? Adjacent over hypotenuse. Adjacent over hypotenuse. So this is 3, this is 5. How will you find opposite? Square root of 5 square minus 3 square, right? And that will give you how much? Square root 25 minus 9. That will give you square root of 16. So when you will solve this, you will get 4. And that you can also tell by Pythagorean triangle theorem, that if two sides are 5 and 3, the other side is 4. Okay, or else you can just solve it. So now we know all the signs, right? Like hypotenuse, opposite and adjacent. Now what do I have to do is I just need to find cosecant. To find cosecant, I will find secant first, sine first. And sine is equal what? Opposite over hypotenuse. Opposite is 4, hypotenuse is 5, and cosecant is opposite of sine. So cosecant is 5 over 4. That is how you will get your answer. Okay, I have just explained, that is why it looked like it was long, or else it was very short. Okay, I hope you understood this now. We will do some more example and you will see, oh, this was very quick. Okay, so just remember all these things now, whatever I've told you till now. Okay, okay, great. Now this is method 1. Now let's try with this method some more example and then I'll tell you the calculator method. Okay, so question number 10, if sine theta is equal 1 over 2, find tan theta. Okay, so again let's take one triangle. This is theta, so opposite, adjacent, hypotenuse. So SOH, so this is 1 and this is 2. What about adjacent then? Square root of 2 square minus 1, and that will give you square root 4 minus 1, so square root 3. Adjacent is square root 3. Good. Now 10 is what? 10 is TOA, T-O-A. So opposite over adjacent, 1 over square root 3. That is your answer. So tan theta is equal 1 over square root 3. So now you see you have done it within minute. Now I have to explain everything, that is why I'm taking time, or else you can just quickly solve it and you can find the answer. Okay, let's try one more question. Question number 11, sine theta is equal 3 over 5. Let's draw the triangle, theta, opposite, adjacent, hypotenuse. This is opposite, this is hypotenuse, and that will give you 4. Now I know, right? If hypotenuse is 5, this is 3, this will be 4. Or else you can use the square root 5 square minus 3 square, you will get 4. Okay. Now what do we have to find? We have to find cos. So cos theta, so kato, right? Adjacent over hypotenuse. Adjacent is 4, hypotenuse is 5. So cos theta is 4 over 5. That's your answer. That's what I mean by exact value. And you know what, that I'm not talking about this thing here, because between 0 degree and 90 degree, theta is positive for all trigonometric function. I told you, right? At the beginning I told you theta is positive for all trigonometric function for 0 to 90. So that is why if you see, the answers are all positive. Last question. Now if tan theta is equal to, it means 2 over 1, find secant theta. How will you do it? Again, let's draw one triangle, and tan is toe, so opposite is 2, adjacent is 1. That will be square root 2 square plus 1 square, so that will give us square root 5. Now secant theta, so cos theta is what? Adjacent over hypotenuse. Adjacent is 1 over square root 5, and secant is opposite of that, so secant theta is equal square root 5. That is your answer. Good. That is the method you find using the triangle. Okay. Now if you want to find using the calculator, then how you will do it? So let's try to understand using the calculator. So first example we did, if cos theta was 3 over 5, then you had to find cosecant theta, remember? And we got cosecant theta how much? 5 over 4. That's what we got. So in the options you will have, something like negative 5 over 4. Option B will be 5 over 4. C will be 4 over 5. And let's say D will be negative 4 over 5. So the options will be given, right? Now first thing you will do, you will check this interval. So 0 to 90 degree cosecant. In the quadrant 1, cosecant is positive, so I will directly cancel the negative answer, only the positive ones remaining. So either this is your answer or this is your answer. Now what will I do from here? Because this is our question, this I told you, that is why you know it. So let me just remove it. Okay, that I took only to write the options. Okay, so now from here what I will do, I will use the inverse method. So theta is equal cos inverse 3 over 5. I hope you know that, right? We can do that. So now let me use the calculator. So theta is equal cos inverse. So how will I use cos inverse? Shift, and here we are, cos inverse. Now use 3 divide 5. Okay, right? And we are getting how much? 53.13. So theta is equal what? Theta is equal 53.13 degree, right? Okay, so I had to find cosecant theta. So cosecant theta, cosecant 53.15 degree. So let me check, do we have that option? So we don't know cosecant. So what I will do, I will find sine, because cosecant is what? Cosecant is nothing but 1 over sine 53.15 degree, right? So let's just do that. Okay, let me just do it here. If you can just, so sine, yes, sine 53.13, 13 or 15, yes, 1. Okay, let's take 13 or 15, doesn't matter, it won't make too much difference. Okay, 53.15, let's say, because I cannot see directly clearly now. So that is equal this, and this is 1 divide, right? 1 divide answer. So this is giving me 1.249, as you can see here. So 1.25 approximately, right? So what I'm getting here, 1.25. Now using which option will I get 1.25? So let's just try it. If you do 4 over 5, will you get 1.25? This is quite obvious now. So you will not get 1.25, right? So let me show you here. If I do 4 over 5, right? 4 divide 5. It's definitely not 1.5. So let me just do it 5 over 4, and that is giving me 1.25. So as you can see, that's what we got, right? So that's how you have to do it. That's how you can use the calculator, and that's how you will get your answer. So that's it. Okay, I hope you understood both the method, and this is how we have to solve. You can go back in the video and try that again for other questions. If you want me to try, I can try one more question. Okay, let's just try one more question. So let's try question number 11. Sine theta is equal 3 over 5, and find cos theta is equal how much? Okay, so what I'll do, I will do from here, theta is equal sine inverse 3 over 5, and now what? Theta is equal how much? Theta is equal shift sine inverse 3 over 5, and that is giving me 36.86, 36.87, let's say, round figure. And now what? We have to find cos theta. It's very simple now. So cos 36.87, how much? So let's just clear this. AC and cos 36.87, because first we need to find theta and just substitute in the cos. So you are getting 0.799, right? Approximately 0.8. That's what you are getting. So now you can, if you ask me, the answer was like 4 over 5, right? And if you want me to do 4 over 5, I did in the previous one, on only previous one I did. So 4 over 5 is 0.8, right? So as you can see, if you see the options, because these questions will definitely come using the MCQs, I'm sure. So you can cross check where you are getting 0.8, and that will be your answer. Okay, that's how you will do it. But here one thing is important, that you need to see the interval. Okay, in the part 2 I will talk about from 180 degree to 270 degree. Okay, so in that one you will see how I can solve more questions and what will be the sign, the positive sign or negative sign. So that's it for this video, because or else this video will be too long. So yep, see you in the next one.